Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So here's some ideas for developing a library. That's themed. Library can have anything, but I essentially want it to be focused on sharing books and information that are about helping perpetuate a positive future for humanity and learning the mistakes and turning them into lessons. So anything that's esoteric or anything aligned with that type of pattern information is more than welcome. But again, it's good to there can be sections with for other information too. But there should also be wisdom shared in regards to these other sections, because learning and reading from books that are, coming from a place of malintent is going to, you're going to absorb that energy to a greater or lesser degree depending on your own vulnerability. So it's important for people to know before they start reading information that is intended to perpetuate malevolence that they're going to be absorbing that particular malevolence, and so their intent for doing so needs to be clear. If you're looking into this information to learn how you can beat these, or fight back or counter this particular energy, then that's different. But if you're doing it from a curiosity perspective, or from even an intention of wanting to learn these malevolent ways, then this is going to be something that's going to lead you down a very malevolent path, which is going to bring harm to yourself more than likely and others. So it's just something to be very cautious about. Then I have some notes also on how important, at least for me, and I believe anybody, because we're all human beings, so what works for me is often going to work for another human being. How important writing, the actual art of writing, and you getting your penmanship up and just continuing to write, how it helps you find your voice and helps you get to know you a little bit better. Because typing on things, it's the same symbol. We all typing letters that essentially look the exact same. If most people are using that same New Times Roman font. Interesting new Romans, in the name Romans in there. But anyways, moving on. But by writing, you get to see your own individual signature or sign or energetic vibration represented in the written symbols of letters and words and all this and that. So it can really help you develop your own authenticity and your voice and connect you to what you really love to do, in my opinion. I also just find it also to be relatively therapeutic, especially when it's intended in a good place or from a reflective place. So I have words on that. And just smells, how smells carry information, and just some notes for myself. And again, also, like, I have a VHS behind me, and just like there's a significant difference I noticed when I choose to watch the VHS television that's probably over 20 years old, and when I choose to watch Netflix on my phone. Like, literally there's a different exchange of energy associated with the type of technologies that we use. I feel much more raw, organic, and authentically connected to the VHS as opposed to using my phone. It's a different energy. It's newer. It's just not as, it feels more manipulated. It's got levels of exploitation mixed in with it. It's just not as kind of raw, earthy, and organic. So just there's differences in the technology that we use. It's very important, and also goes to perpetuation of the type of economy that we want to live in or are living in. So, all right, I love you guys. Hope you have a good day. Thanks. Bye.